Good morning, everyone. We wake up every day to read about latest innovations in AI, and the recent wave of AI innovation is focused on helping people and enterprises in getting things done. There's been a lot of hype on agentic AI, with great salesmen like Mark Benioff, who says that they are betting the company on agentic AI. Over the next 20 minutes, I want to talk about agentic AI's potential, the practical challenges faced by companies across enterprise and industrial functional areas, practical steps that companies should follow to accelerate their AI adoption, and some visioning on the possible use cases of AI in the future. Over the past 150 years, our world has witnessed extraordinary waves of innovation. From the steam engines of the Industrial Revolution to the computing marvels of the information age, each era has unlocked new heights of productivity. Yet, if you look closely at the data, a concerning trend emerges. Global productivity growth has been slowing over the past few decades. This graph tells a story. How after the post-World War II boom and the information revolution, we find ourselves in a lull. The advancements of the digital and globalization eras haven't fully reignited the productivity spark. But here's the turning point. AI just isn't poised to shift the trajectory, it's primed to redefine it entirely. In this era of advanced AI, with the rise of large language models, generative AI, and autonomous agents, we're just scratching the surface of what's possible. And the impact of AI doesn't stop at digital world. AI is set to revolutionize industrial productivity as well, reshaping how machines and humans collaborate in manufacturing, logistics, and beyond. This isn't just an evolution, it's a seismic shift. The future is AI, and it's arriving faster than we could have ever imagined. Every innovation to replicate human capability has improved on it. However, the innovation starts in a modest way and rapidly expands. Look at the initial robotic arms. They were able to lift just 150 pounds. Now they can lift over 6,000 pounds. IBM's elastic storage system, which started with a capacity of 2.5 petabytes of data, equivalent of a human brain. Today it has expanded to 500 times that size. Every innovation to replicate human capability started out modest, soon became a whole lot better. Took a long while for computers to play better chess or Go than humans. If you follow the progress of technological innovation, it is quite possible that the cognitive powers of machines are going to be better than humans by several magnitudes. Agentic AI combines autonomy, scalability, and intelligence in a united framework. It goes beyond executing tasks, it learns, adapts, and collaborates with humans to co-create solutions. Picture an AI agent working alongside your finance team to identify inefficiencies, or a virtual assistant not just answering queries, but taking action. Agentic AI doesn't replace humans, it elevates them. This paradigm shift has profound implications for enterprises. Imagine every decision informed by real-time data. Imagine customer experiences so personalized that loyalty becomes an afterthought. Imagine innovation cycles compressed from months to days. This is not science fiction. It is the promise of agentic AI. Agentic AI fits right on top of enterprise infrastructure that is being rebuilt for the cloud and AI native world. Data layer has seen the most amount of innovation and investment as companies are striving to integrate internal and external data to train foundational models from both hyperscalers as well as cutting-edge startups. Industrial companies have been retooling their factories and warehouses with IoT technologies over the last decade. This has provided them excellent visibility to the operations, the same data sets that are now being used to train the AI models that could enable autonomous robots in shop floor as well as in warehouse settings. The possibility of a network of autonomous agents working together across enterprise workflows and industrial workflows could create some interesting possibilities that could dramatically change today's factory operations, supply chain, and even the location footprint. AI adoption as other tech adoption is a lot faster among consumers. DALL-E has made over 1.5 billion people create images every single day. Waymo rides are not a novelty anymore, as it gets pervasive in some of the early adopter locations. While consumer tools have seen rapid adoption, industrial and enterprise applications have been slower to adopt, even foundational use cases. Over 70% of enterprise AI projects face challenges in scaling beyond the pilot phase, while AI adoption in manufacturing sector remains only at 28%. What is holding the enterprises and industrial companies back? Data dependency remains a significant challenge, as many enterprises struggle to aggregate all the unstructured data they generate. In fact, around 80% of new enterprise data is unstructured. There is also organizational resistance to adopt AI due to fear of job loss. Companies are unclear about ROI outside of basic productivity-related use cases. The regulatory and compliance load on organization is expected to increase with over 1,000 plus AI policies that have come up across various countries. Companies just don't have access to the latest talent with the right set of AI skills. Finally, legacy systems often lack the flexibility to support modern AI solutions, creating technical bottlenecks. These are hard problems even for smart folks in large companies. Enterprise can't rely on ad hoc experimentation to adopt agentic AI. They need a structured playbook. First, they must evaluate the readiness. This means identifying areas where AI can create greatest impact and prioritize them. Then existing automation teams and COEs should be reoriented to maximize the value of agentic AI. Finally, success in AI adoption requires reimagining partnerships, building ecosystems that go beyond technology providers to include co-innovators. Agentic AI will have a massive impact in industrial companies. However, it is important to analyze the various functions on their readiness for adoption as well as on the potential impact from the adoption. Clearly, areas such as supply chain management, manufacturing, and R&D have high potential for AI usage. Autonomous warehouses are a low-hanging opportunity as it has already proven by large e-commerce companies. Availability of data from IoT systems and existing infrastructure for over-the-top updates, newer foundation models make it possible for companies to adopt autonomous maintenance. When we talk about industrial functions, not every area will adopt agentic AI at the same speed. In enterprises, creative and cognitive-heavy functions like sales and marketing, software engineering, represents a perfect intersection of readiness and disruption potential. In sales and marketing, agentic AI can autonomously personalize customer journeys, predict demand trends, and optimize campaigns in real time. It moves beyond assisting teams to make proactive, intelligent decisions that reshape customer engagement. Software engineering, on the other hand, is set to become a powerhouse of innovation. AI can automate repetitive tasks like code generation and testing, and drastically reduce development cycles while empowering teams to focus on complex problem-solving and creative design. Every department within an enterprise now has an AI initiative. They are working directly or with a partner. Even though it might give the companies a perception of speed, most companies are struggling to get past POC. It is important to create a central framework to orchestrate the organizational AI initiatives. One approach is to repurpose the automation COEs to focus on AI. First, you will need to restructure your workforce, bringing in new skills. For example, in the enterprise space, roles like generative AI specialists and AI product managers will work alongside existing automation architects and RPA developers to lead the AI-driven transformation. Similarly, in the industrial settings, industrial AI integration specialists will need to be equipped with advanced skills in generative AI, AI governance, and cutting-edge data management practices. Second, a strong data team in skills in real-time data processing and synthetic data creation should be created. The infrastructure capability should be enhanced from pure cloud platforms to include multi-agent orchestration frameworks, high-performance computing, edge AI, and advanced robotics. Change management and governance capability should be part of the COE so that the enterprise can ensure that the AI systems are transparent, accountable, and fair. Governance teams will have to keep up with the new and updated AI policies from various governments. It's no longer about just adopting new tech. It's about collaborating with partners that are not only tech-savvy, but ahead of the curve in AI innovation. You also need a set of best-in-class partners across the agentic AI stack, starting from the infrastructure companies. Direct partnership with AI chip companies like NVIDIA will allow organizations to build secure, private data centers customized for the specific AI needs. Industrial companies need to partner with specialist operational technology companies such as Honeywell Forge, AI data management platforms such as Databricks, integration platforms, model layers, and physical and virtual agent companies. Similarly, AI for enterprise functions require a set of partnership across a layer. In the agent layer, partnership with UiPath, ServiceNow, Salesforce, and even native companies such as Adapt and Beam is going to be critical. If enterprises can organize themselves to take advantage of agentic AI, they'll be able to create new opportunities. Here are some interesting disruptive possibilities that is already in works. Let's start with something exciting that is happening right now. Traditionally, the SaaS meant offering software tools to businesses. The businesses use a set of service companies to integrate the solution and have their own employees or partners manage the workflows. Take an example of a call center. The call center uses software systems to track the ticket and manage the workflow. What if the software now starts answering the call and resolving the customer query? Software as a service now becomes service as a software. This will increase the addressable market for software companies as they are replacing the labor that uses the software. Think of the difference between Uber and Waymo. Uber uses the service of drivers whom they need to share revenue. In case of Waymo, they capture the entire customer value. To build strong industrial companies, you need access to market, capital, labor. China access to all three and became a manufacturing powerhouse. In case of autonomous manufacturing, only access to market and capital will be enough. Countries like Saudi Arabia will incredible access to capital are trying to create modern manufacturing ecosystems. And then imagine a one-person unicorn, a single individual empowered by AI scales an entire business to achieve billion-dollar success. Let's take NVIDIA as an example. With around 30,000 employees and a valuation of over 3.6 trillion, every 10 employees contribute to nearly $1 billion in value. This is the future of business productivity, where AI elevates individuals to become highly efficient, value-creating engines. These aren't just science fiction scenarios. They are closer than we think. The pace at which agentic AI is evolving suggests these possibilities should soon be realities. The question isn't if agentic AI will shape this future, but how prepared we are to embrace it when it arrives. Will we be bold enough to harness its full potential? Will we hesitate and let it pass by? Future isn't waiting, it's accelerating towards us. Are we ready?